Everyone in the office knew Marcus was a predator. He dressed in $5,000 Italian suits and treated the back office staff like furniture. I was the guy in the faded blazer who handled the boring property filings. Marcus loved to tell me I had the ambition of a houseplant and mock me for taking the bus to work every day. This morning, Marcus reached his breaking point. He was expecting a massive Japanese tech conglomerate to visit for a $50 million merger. He looked at me, sneered, and said, "I can't have a budget bin employee like you visible during the walkthrough. You're a stain on my brand. Consider this your final notice. Pack your things and leave through the service elevator." The office went silent. I felt the pity in the room, but I didn't feel bad. I felt relieved. I packed my box, but I didn't leave the building. I just went to the lobby cafe and waited. See, Marcus is an image guy, but he's not a details guy. He forgot that 10 years ago, when his father sold him this firm for $1, there was a tiny life estate clause in the deed. The land this skyscraper sits on didn't belong to the company, it belonged to a family trust. And according to the law, the company can't be sold or merged unless the trustee signs off on the transfer of the ground lease. 2 hours later, Marcus's phone started blowing up. The merger meeting had started, and the conglomerate's lawyers were asking for the landlord's consent. Marcus realized he didn't have it. He realized he didn't even know who the landlord was. He came sprinting into the cafe, sweating through his expensive suit, looking for anyone who could help. He saw me sitting there with a coffee and a single legal folder. He tried to order me to go back upstairs, but I just pushed the folder toward him. It was a notice of eviction. I looked him in the eye and said, "Marcus, you were right. I'm not a fit for your brand. And since I'm the trustee you've been ignoring for a decade, I've decided your brand isn't a fit for my land. I'm not signing the merger. In fact, I'm terminating your lease for conduct unbecoming of a tenant." The shark turned into a ghost. He realized that the $50 million deal just evaporated because he couldn't be kind to a man in a faded blazer. He begged, offered me a partnership, even offered to double my salary. I just stood up, picked up my box, and said, "Keep the blazer, Marcus. I think you're going to need it for your next interview." Is it business to let a company fail over a personal insult? Or is the most valuable asset in any building the respect you give the people inside? Let me know the best karma moment you've ever seen at work.